Hey there, beer tubers. Welcome back to Maxwell Starr's Beer Review. Yeah! Tonight we're going to take a look at something that showed up in New Brunswick liquor stores here not too long ago. Going to take a look at one of my favorite breweries from Quebec, Saint-Ambroise. Saint-Ambroise Baltic Porter. 8.2% ABV on this whopper, and of course it's got the anchor on it, implying seafaring or something. I've technically had this before. Guy brought it to one of the bottle shares up at the Albino Rhino Beer Fest trip that we did one time. I think it was 2016. Didn't get a chance to review it, but I did do. I believe I tried it then. This one here is actually quite fresh. This one actually has a best before date of December 14th, 2019. So I'm assuming if that's a year from the manufacturing date, this thing was. This is currently like a month old, right, at the moment. So, what is a Baltic Porter? I've explained this on my previous Baltic Porter reviews on my channel, but a Baltic Porter is kind of akin to the based off of the British Porter style, but heavily influenced by the Russian Imperial Stout from neighboring Russia and in the Baltic region, and of course brewed. In accordance to like brewing styles that they had available to them. So it's kind of a marriage of three different styles: the porter, the Russian Imperial Stout, and a lager. This is, believe it or not, a lager, where it's a heavy malty porter brewed with lager yeast. So yeah, reading the blurb on the bottle, and this is actually quite difficult to read because it's faint. Saint-Ambroise Baltic Porter combines what is best of British and style porters and the sweeter Russian Imperial Stouts brewed with in countries on the Baltic Sea. The smooth, full-bodied tribute to those beers has a rich malt flavor, licorice and dark fruit, unfiltered or strong. Anyway, blah. Unfiltered strong beer. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's really faint. I apologize for my reading skills. I don't have a magnifying glass. Ingredients are water, 2-row pale malt, Vienna malt, Carabohemian malt, interesting, dark crystal malt, chocolate malt, Cararoma malt, and nugget hops, golden hops, and Willamette hops. Tasty. Alright. Should have brought my bottle opener, but thankfully it's a twist off. Let's pour this into my Garrison Taku and get a load of this thing. Alright. Does pour quite black. I did see quite a pronounced orange brown as I was pouring the beer into the glass. Has a nice big thick tan chocolate head. Looks like caramel. Holding it up to the light, a little bit of hint of like this like a deep burnt orange around the bottom edge of the glass. Very dark orange. Anyway, I can smell it from here. Let's give it a whiff. Woo. So I'm getting like black cherry, caramel, dark chocolate, like roasted chocolate, like not roasted chocolate, roasted like very dark chocolate, maybe baker's chocolate, raisins. Maybe bordering on like figs or dates or something. So that's like big smells of dark fruits and chocolate and black cherries. It's very inviting kind of smell. It's almost like a dark chocolate fruitcake per se. If that makes any sense at all. Probably doesn't. I never do. All right, down the hatch. Cheers. Whoa. Oh, wow. Big roasty bitter punch to the back of the throat of this very dark fruit. dusty cocoa, dark baker's chocolate coating the back of the mouth, and packs a punch like a huge wallop to the back of the throat. It's just... And as soon as that big wallop hits, it disappears into this dusty cocoa, lingering earthy finish, earthy roasty finish in the back. Which is an odd combination to have something such big and flavorful, a complete gut punch of flavors that hits you all at once and just evaporates, leaving this weird, very thin coating of just... It's almost like you licked or ate one of those baker's chocolates that you tend to use in like confectioneries or something that you can buy at the store. It's like that dusty cocoa kind of taste. And that, well, the aftertaste is not all that. It's the aftertaste that's not all that super pleasant. There's also a distinct raisin note that's almost a little brighter in fruit quality. And don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing. You might really like this, but this is actually my fourth bottle of this out of this pack. And I find that with each one, that note grows on me over time, so it just seems to be getting more and more challenging to hort down as I go through it. And I don't enjoy this as much as I do with an imperial stout or a good porter. But I will say that this is an insane amount of flavor and well worth your money. I think this guy, it was a 4-pack that I bought, and I think it set me back about $10 at NB Liquor. I'm pretty sure these are all gone now. They didn't last very long. Do I think I got my money's worth, even if I didn't enjoy them as personally as much as I hoped I would? Do I think I got my money's worth buying a 4-pack of these for $10? Absolutely. I'd buy it again. Which I can hear the Beer Patrol, Joe, saying, pfft. First he says that he likes the beer, then he hates the beer, and now he says he's going to buy it again. Yeah, fuck you, Joe. I do apologize to all those people who don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But that's pretty solid. And the reason why I say it that way is because even though there's some qualities about it that I don't enjoy, I do enjoy the intense flavors that I get out of this, and I did enjoy drinking each one. It's only one that I'd have one at a time, though. I wouldn't chug all 4 of these beers in one night. I'd probably be dead, to be honest. It's 8.2%. The other side of it is that I wanted to say that it's a class act beer. You could almost say that this is world class. This is excellent. Not my favorite from Saint-Amboise, but it's solid. It's definitely a good one. I'll give that a 4. 4 out of 5. I do like it. I do recommend it. It's a heck of a value when you consider that this is, well, geez, if I bought them for $10 for a 4-pack, then it's $2.50 each, which is a screaming deal considering it's 8.2% big world-class Baltic Porter flavor. Do recommend it, so if you do see it, and if you're curious about it, it's well worth the money. Especially if you buy it on a 4-pack, it's not like you're out much if you're only spending $10. I'm sure that you'll have a friend where you can give the rest away to. And I do recommend trying it and picking it up. Anyway, thanks for watching Maxwell Starr's beer review of Saint-Amboise from McCausland Brewing. Their Baltic Porter. We'll talk to you folks later. Cheers.